This week on Wildcat News, we talk with students about the reopening of movie theaters, and we meet a new staff member. All these stories and more coming up because Wildcat News starts now. Good morning, West Johnston. I'm Miranda Bean. Recently, movie theaters across the state have begun to reopen. Allison Wade reports.
Under Phase 3 of North Carolina's reopening plan, movie theaters are allowed to begin operating under restrictions. Senior Joshua Sledge works at a movie theater and shares what went into preparing for business.
I was volunteering with my boss to clean up the theater because there's a bunch of renovations taking place during the lockdown. And we have to install all the new safety precautions like hand sanitizer stations, like a bunch of different sinks and everything, just to make everything clean.
Sledge talks about how the lockdown affected theaters.
Because we were shut down for 8 months and there was no income coming into the theater, it was hard for my boss to actually reopen, and he had to pay for a whole bunch of renovations out of his pocket. But other theaters are also taking a hit because not as many movies are being made right now. So my theater's actually having to recycle older films. We have Nightmare Before Christmas showing right now because we don't have new movies.
Junior Caitlin McNulty explains why she thinks non-essential businesses should stay closed.
It's just because you want this pandemic to be over, or you think it's over because you're like, nobody around me has contracted the virus and I don't see it anywhere, so obviously it's over, so I can go out and do things, because I think that's how a lot of people are viewing it now. Just because you think that way doesn't mean it's over, so I think that businesses like movie theaters should stay closed until there's a vaccine.
McNulty feels there are other ways to watch a movie besides going to a theater.
There's Netflix and HBO and all those other streaming services, and Disney Plus, which has all the Disney movies and Pixar movies. And you can rent movies, buy movies, that stuff still exists, even with the streaming services.
So how will you be watching your favorite movies? I'm Allison Wade, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Allison. A new staff member has recently joined the school. Catherine Green learns more.
Students and staff recently welcomed a new addition to the administrative team. Assistant Principal Beth Ryan explains her role in school.
At West Johnston High School, I serve as the administrator for 9th grade. I get to meet all the freshmen and work with them on their best days and sometimes, unfortunately, on their worst days. I haven't seen any of those yet. I also am currently in charge of buses. So I get to talk to lots of students and parents, as well as all of our bus drivers as we work to get back into the building.
Ryan shares why she wanted to pursue a career in administration.
I saw the need for good support from administrators, and that's the role I wanted to serve. And Ms. Schwartz and the administrative team knew me, and when they had a position become available, I definitely wanted to interview. It's close to my house. I love the community. When I first got into Johnston County, so I knew a little bit about the area, and I just wanted to be here.
Ryan offers advice to students.
But I encourage you to do the work, to show up, to follow through, and to ask for help when you need it. Don't think that you're going through this all by yourself. Look for positive outlets for your energy.
I'm Catherine Green, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Catherine. Well, that's all for us this week. If you have any comments, questions, or story leads, email us at wjstudentmedia@gmail.com or send us a tweet at wjstudentmedia. And if you want to watch Wildcat News at home, on the go, or catch up on past episodes, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Miranda Bean. Thanks for watching and have a great week.